From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is the Weather Classroom.
Go ahead and picture yourself. It's a nice sunny day out there. It's during the summertime. It's getting hot, and all of a sudden you start seeing these cumulus clouds that develop. You watch one, it turns into a storm, it starts getting closer to you, and all of a sudden you start getting this gust of wind that's coming from it. And it doesn't feel warm, it feels cool. So what exactly is that? Well, that's actually called a gust front. So let's explain exactly how that starts to form. So like I said, you start getting this storm that develops, you get strong updrafts, you got all this warm, moist air that's being pulled inside of that storm. So then you start looking at the mid-levels. And let's say that there's a nice area of wind that's coming in to that middle part of the storm at a pretty good pace. Well, that wind eventually gets caught up in the storm's downdraft, and it gets forced down towards the surface. So there's your big gust of wind that comes down from that thunderstorm, and it starts surging out ahead of the storm itself. So once you start getting that aspect, you actually get a temperature change, and that is exactly where you start getting that front. It's literally like a miniature cold front. You start getting that downward motion of winds. It causes the cooler air under the storm to race out in front of it, and that temperature difference starts acting like a front. And once you get further along with that process, that front, yes, it actually starts working like a cold front, because you start getting storms that develop out ahead of it, just like you would with a normal big-time cold front that's moving through, causing storms to develop. So just like that, you go from having some gusty winds that gets pushed out ahead of the storms to it actually acting like a front itself, and then it ends up producing new storms out ahead of it.